Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. Slight problem. It seems that I picked a terrible place to end the last episode because starting the episode in this battle does not seem to be too particularly good for my capture card. So, it was dropping frames like, crazy, so, I mean, it looks alright now, so I'm just gonna start a new recording just in case this fucks up the entire episode, but I didn't want to just have you completely miss out on that battle. Alright, welcome back. I don't really know what that problem was with all the enemies, but for some reason, starting up the episode at that point just made my capture card want to drop frames like crazy. Let me check real quick to make sure it's not doing that still. It is not. So we are in business. Alright. This segment of the castle, the western wing, if you will, is a lot easier than the first, or the eastern, the one we did in the last episode, whichever you prefer. You really, all you have to do is fight a bunch of enemies, and that's the main concept of this area. So let's try out our great spin on these guys, these poor fools. That actually killed them? That killed them. That is pretty deadly. Wow, I should make better use of that, but no, I'm going to get hit by those fucking enemies, but do an unintentional backspin and actually, or back slice, and do some really slow damage. I really don't like these grandma enemies. I don't know why, they just piss me off, something about them. Like, they think they're so awesome and tough, but they fail to realize that they're fucking 200 years old. Like, I don't know. It's like, do you realize how ugly and old you are? Like, I think you need to, like, realize that you're late for your funeral and go there instead of fighting me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, an asshole or something. I don't know. I don't like those enemies very much. They piss me off. Something about them, you know. Something about them just irritates me. But, oh, that was a tough puzzle. Oh my god. That one, I had to go get the guide to figure that one out. It was pretty tough. I had to look up a walkthrough and watch an LP. But I didn't just skip to this episode, I watched the whole LP. That's how tough it was. Welcome to the salty spittoon. How tough are you? I have come to play. Crack my neck first. Got a shiny key. You want this shiny key? I do want that shiny key. I'm actually gonna murder you effortlessly because you are very easy to except when you hit me with your axe. That generally tends to hurt. But yes, this guy is really not all that difficult. You just gotta keep hitting him. He's very slow. He has a giant axe, so watch out for that. Because like the I always forget their names when it's important. Like the Dark Nuts in Ocarina of Time, or even in this game, but more so in Ocarina of Time. Their axes really do pack a punch, or I think they're axes. But they're really slow. So if you're skillful enough, you can avoid getting hit by them. Enough. You got a small key. Nice. I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. Then he rides off into the rainy horizon. By that I mean he goes through a corridor. Okay. Kevin, he spoke. Midna, you are a regular Einstein. Oh my god, you're fucking genius. I did not realize that. I don't know, but apparently those Bulbin, or whatever the hell their name is, they can talk. Or that guy could, at least. I don't know. Maybe he was a special Bulbin. He didn't seem that strong, though. But, yeah, they're not that tough. Just make sure you, watch out for their axe, and you'll be fine. So now, with 2 keys, we have everything we need out in this courtyard. We can enter Hyrule Castle at last, and actually get some background music, because I don't think we've had any. I don't have my earphones in, so I can't exactly tell, but I think it's just rain in the background. So, I don't know, nothing too spectacular. We actually get music in here. Hyrule Castle music. And we also get this ring thing, and we have to fight more enemies, because, you know, it's just such a fun thing to do. You know, we just kind of ran out of ideas for puzzles at this point, and they make you just keep fighting against enemies. But this great spin seems to do a lot of damage. Perhaps it actually kills enemies in one hit. I didn't know that. That would be important information to know. Ah, you son of a bitch. Lose my great spin. That is pretty spectacular, though. I doubt it would work on something like a Dark Nut, though. But hey, who knows? I mean, the light arrows in Wind Waker are just like the greatest thing ever. Because you can kill any... Because the light arrows are actually useful in Wind Waker, even though you get them so fucking late in the game. But they are so damn useful, as opposed to just being used for Ganondorf, like in this game, or in Wind Waker. They kill any enemy in one hit. That is fantastic. That is what light arrows should do, because they are, like, they eradicate evil or whatever. Stun it, at least in Ganondorf's case. But we got the compass now, and unfortunately there are no light arrows in this game, or any real elemental arrows in this game. Yet another thing that they left out, much like the instrument, but that's pretty much been in every Zelda game, so perhaps it was time they took a break. I know they're bringing it back somewhat in Skyward Sword with the harp, which is great news, because I did miss the musical instrument in this game. But alas, that was mainly because musical instruments usually have a song that allows you to change night to day, and that's one of my favorite abilities ever in a Zelda game. It makes everything so much more smooth. Like, I don't want to wait. I hate waiting in video games. It pisses me off. I'm not, like, in real life, I'm not really all that impatient. I can be pretty patient sometimes, but in video games, like, I don't want to wait. I just want to play. Like, that's what I'm playing a video game for. I'm not playing because I want to wait. I'm going about this the complete wrong way. I don't know why I was so intent on getting a backslice in on this guy. To, like, get him to use his shield, except he actually didn't block that. You gotta get him to use his shield with, like... I figured this out in Cave of Ordeals, like, in the last room. You gotta hit him once to get him to use his shield, then use your shield as him, and then use the helm spinner, and that generally gets him. This would have been much more useful if I figured that... Oh! Okay. That was one of the most logical reasons for Link to take damage ever. And this guy, he's also really easy. I just tend to use the backslice on him, even though he'll always parry it pretty much. But after that, if you keep attacking, you'll be pretty much guaranteed to hit him. I don't know, it's just how he's programmed. It's how it seems to work for me. But the first one I actually figured out, if you just slash at your sword with him, you'll get him to use his shield, then you can use your shield bump thing. And it all works out swimmingly. With the helm slitter, which is quite useful for dealing with those dark nuts. Now, don't overthink this. That's the puzzle in this part is overthinking things. Just step on this and use your Gale Boomerang to get rid of that, and this will raise up here, and you're done. You don't have to deal with anything. I don't know why I bothered to open that. Maybe it'll have something other than rupees, but it won't. So, bleh. Balls to you. We're gonna move on. You can go either east or west at this point in the game. This place, there seems to be some treasure chests on this wing, so we're gonna go this way, even though I'll end up showing both ways. Just because. And neither of them are really all that challenging. So, just gonna finish off these enemies. I don't know why such weak enemies are put in charge of guarding this room. Especially since it's supposed to be like a big puzzle room type thing. One of the final puzzles in the game. But you really have to be observant at this point. And you gotta remember those things from Goron Mines. They were holding up those bridges. Well, now they're holding up these switches. And if you use an arrow to shoot down the painting, and then the switch will be revealed, and you gotta hit the switch with your arrow. Only sometimes the switch will not be the one that you need to open the door. I remember that being the one I hit last time, and I practiced this only recently, so I should have that should have opened the door, but maybe it was this one. I don't know. I think also, if I'm not mistaken, in one of my runs, I actually was forced to do it this way, and you can actually hit the switch with that attack if you don't have any arrows for whatever reason. So, that's always nifty. Light arrows are actually in this game, though you don't actually wield them. Spoilers! Oh, spoilers, sorry about that. But I didn't reveal how they would be implemented. And so, with that puzzle out of the way, that grueling puzzle, we are now going to take on these 2 dark nuts, but it's nothing big because we took on 3 fucking dark nuts in the Cave of Ordeals. So this isn't going to be anything too big. Like I said, just, you can just do that and get lucky. But their shield, to me, seems to be so broken, like, no matter what, you almost never hit him. Fucking annoying. But once you get him to this phase, he's extremely easy, and I rarely have any trouble with him. The only reason I might have some trouble is there's another dark nut up my ass right now. But alone, they're really not hard at this point. And once you got them one-on-one, they're really easy. Probably at this point, my mastery of the dark nuts, I should not even get hit by this guy. Just hit him once, shield attack, helm splitter, slash from the back, prime, fuck me, shield attack again, helm splitter, add some armor. And now, the only thing that might hit me is maybe that. Okay, nope. I love that addition though, that he just like hurls his axe at you and takes out a dagger. I've always found that to be rather entertaining. Oh, you son of a bitch. You had to hit me at least once. Great. Either way, at this point, dark nuts aren't really all that challenging. Well, good thing I got this orange rupee that I can't use. You know, I should totally take out my magic armor and drain my armor by 100 rupees, and then get the 100 rupees. That would make total sense. Well, at this stage, you can go outside and claim a prize. But you can also go out here and claim this prize, which is probably going to be more rupees. Yup. And it won't fit in my wallet, of course. It won't. And if you step on this, you'll get another treasure chest, which probably has more rupees that I don't need. So you're really getting rupee overkill at this point in the game. So if you haven't gotten the magic armor yet for whatever reason, you can get it now quite easily with all the rupees they're just throwing at you. Alright, well, I'm going to go out here first, and I'm going to grab the boss key, I believe it is, and then I'm going to go back and show you the other wing. This is actually connected to the other wing, but it's locked from the inside, so you can't actually get in there unless you take you actually go around the other way. And it looks like someone has come to our rescue. What a nice cereal box. It's our friends from Telma's barn. Shad, what are you doing? What are you doing? I want to know what Shad's contribution to that was. Would he, like, read his book out loud? Did he, like, go around Hyrule reading random words to statues again? Was that his contribution to this whole thing? Shad, you fucking faggot. Go and read words aloud to statues across the kingdom again. Because that's all you're good for. So stupid. Like, alright, I'm just gonna try reading this aloud to every fucking owl statue there is. Because, you know, maybe it'll have an effect on one of them. Idiot. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But alas, poor Shad. He has no special talents other than above average intelligence. Okay. And now we're gonna go to the other wing. Should I take the long way? Nah, I guess. At the risk of having to deal with that puzzle again. Even though it's not really a puzzle. It's just you have to blow out that torch with your Gale Boomerang, but whatever. Or I could just go through 2 doors and be there, as opposed to going through 1 door. And here we are, and this is what would happen if you took the other way. Instead, you would find a slightly more difficult puzzle. But to beat the game, you are only required to go through one of the corridors. Or one of the... I don't even know what I'd call these, but you're only required to take one of the paths. So you'll notice 4 torches here. And if you look there, there's a painting, depending on how bright your TV is. I don't know, or you could be like me and completely miss it. And that's the order you're supposed to light the torches in, because if you just go and light them in any order, they'll go out. I guess it's an order of which one lasts the longest to which one burns out the quickest. I'm guessing you're going to start with the one that's got the big flame symbol on it. And then we're going to run over here, we're going to be quick, we're going to take out this one, and then we're going to take out this one. And apparently that was not the right order. Alright. I guess I'm just stupid then. Because I thought it would make much more sense to start with the one that had fire, but I guess not. Maybe we're going to finish with that one. Alright. Cool. Let's do that then. Alright, we're going to go in our hourglass-shaped pattern. And we're going to go this way this time. And for whatever reason, we're still not going to get it. Maybe I did have to start with that. And I was just going really slowly. Let's try that again. Or maybe I didn't go the right way. No? What the fuck? No, that one definitely lasts longest. Then how did I screw that up? I don't know how I managed to screw that up, but I did somehow. Either way, this should solve it. Alright. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. I guess I still somehow wasn't fast enough. Yeah, but whatever. It's still not that difficult of a puzzle. You just have to realize that there's a painting there that gives away the order that you have to light them. Now, these enemies are pretty damn annoying, but after dealing with the Cave Ordeals, you know, it's not that bad. Besides, for some reason the spin attack just seems to work on them when you're fighting multiple of them, because the one you're not Z-targeting, if you'll notice, just seems to constantly get raped by the spin attack. Even the one you're not attacking. I mean, come on. And now he's already dead, and we can focus on this one. And for some reason, the spin attack just seems to work. And if it's not the spin attack, and you're just fighting one, then the Helm Splitter generally seems to be a pretty good tactic. I think, if I can get him out here. Or I could just slash him, that works too. And now the door's open. So, we can go outside again. We can also go in here for... I don't even know what we get. I think we get like a switch that'll help us get up here quicker. I think that's our reward. So let's just step on that. And it'll allow us to get up here more quickly, I think. That's really the only purpose. And now with that, we can finally begin to head upstairs towards our good friend, Mr. Ganondorf. But first, we're going to claim another key, because there's also a key out here on this balcony. Not just a boss key. And if you'll notice, it's connected to that part. And this time, our friends do not help us. Our friends from Telma's barn just kind of left us. So, yeah, that's kind of a dick move, but, well, you know what? I guess Link has to learn to fend for himself sometimes, even though he's done everything on his own up to this point. Well, you're gonna take out your shield, or are we just gonna kind of dance? Thank you. Thank you. Alright. And Helm Splitter, and continue to beat down on him and beat him in one shot. Alright. Easy ass mini boss is easy. I'm going the wrong way. That was a good, security. It was good security for your key, Ganondorf. Why couldn't you have the same level of security for this side of the castle? Maybe because it was just a key instead of a boss key. I really didn't even need to pick that up. because I really don't even need to go into that extra room because I have 1,000 rupees that I'm not going to use. Unless I just want to have the magic armor equipped for the entire final boss. I could probably do that. I don't know if it would last the entire time, depending on how much I got hit. But for at least probably the Ganondorf. Or no, I'm not gonna reveal anything. I almost spoiled something. But yeah, this is basically the final ascent up to where Mr. Ganondorf will be. I don't know why I've been calling him Mr. Ganondorf, but all you need to do is use your wolf senses and just follow in the direction that the soldiers are facing and or pointing, and you will make it to the end in no time. If you don't follow the correct path, the block will fall and you'll fall into an abyss conveniently placed below, even though there's a floor below this. Whatever. And then just hop up these stairs for a little platforming segment, and then more enemies that we're forced to fight. Did a great spin, but hey. Finish off all of them with the ending blow. And a few more sword slashes. That guy. Heart. Great spin. Fantastic. And this time we're going to put our good old double claw shot to good use. I don't know what happened to these stairs, but I don't know. Nothing good. And you can only claw shot onto the ones that are on fire, which is brilliant. I feel like if I would let go over here, I'd fall onto that gap. It's just one of those stupid things I know would happen to me. Reposition my mic. Sorry if that was ear rape for you. Great spin. You're dead. I love this great spin. I just now discovered the usefulness of it. I just thought it was a slightly more powerful great spin, but no. It's a oh, you're gone. Oh! Well, we'll try that again. Oh, hi. Damn. Alright. Yeah, this is how you're supposed to go after this. I was just retarded the first time. Alright. And that's the final little, I don't know, staircase thing. We are now on the top floor. That's the boss door, and standing on our way is one final Dark Nut, or it might be a special sort of Dark Nut. I couldn't really tell you because it seems just as easy as any other Dark Nut, except I got hit my first round. I'm a cocky bastard, but I don't care. So. Oof. Countering my shield attack with your own shield attack. Okay, that barrier was completely at fault. There is not enough room right here. If I use the Helm Splitter, I'm gonna go straight into that barrier. I can just do that. Wow. Could just kind of wait for him to slash at you and then slash into yourself. That works too. The game seems to be slowing down right now. I don't know why, but I can go back to my good old Helm Splitter tactics. And then once you're at this stage, you is quite easy. There's a back slice, and some slashes, and then another back slice, or a back flip into a barrier. Barrier has probably done almost as much damage as he actually has to. And he's dead. And that is our final guard before Ganondorf. And of course we get an orange rupee that we don't need. Some barrels here. And this is where we can actually use our final key. Let's see if I can get a few more hearts first. Alright, there we go, full health. And if you got that extra key, you can go in this room, and as you can see, there are a shitload of treasure chests. Let's see what we can get. There's also pots and such, which contain so many rupees. So blue rupee that we don't put back because I guess it's not worthy. Yellow rupee that we're not going to put back because I guess it's not worthy. Well, once you get to red rupees, you got to put them back. You can't just take a red rupee. And I'm assuming this is going to be like a oh no, a bomb. Alright. Kind of breaking the pattern. See, but there are actually some things that could potentially help me in this room, like arrows, bombs. Those are all good things to have. Even though I don't really think you need them for any of the stages of the final boss, really. So, I don't know. All of these are pretty much pointless. But hey. Guess it's traditional to go into the final boss with everything. With everything maxed out. Just like it's traditional, you know, to beat Hooktail before finishing Chapter 1 of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. That's just customary. Well, these all probably have like rupees in them, except this treasure chest. This one. This will have bomblings, the most useful item ever. And then this will have seeds. And these will all probably be rupees, right? Yep, orange rupee. Wonderful, we can't have this. Well, this has been exciting. Obviously this room is going to be more useful to you if you don't have that many rupees, but I have a full wallet, so there's no reason for me to really look around in this room anymore. So, I'm pretty much just, wasting my time at this point. There's nothing else for me to do, really. So, we are going to fight the final boss in the next episode. I am Shouty Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the finale.